Why is it so important to get your second vaccination? Well, we've started our first vaccinations and we achieve about 80% immunity with the first vaccination. It's important that you go ahead and get the second vaccination because that's where the studies showed, and they did it at 21 days for Pfizer and 28 days for Moderna. That second vaccination increases your immunity to about 95%. And the second thing that it does is it decreases the severity of disease. So if you do catch COVID, even though you're one of those 5% that potentially still could, if you get COVID, it's very unlikely to be a severe case of COVID and very unlikely to land in the hospital. Many people are very concerned about the intensity and severity of side effects from the second vaccination. Although the side effects and intensity of those side effects may increase some, it's still approximately 2 to 3% of people may miss one day of work, and it's very unlikely that these side effects will be severe. The vast majority of people inside of the studies that did have side effects took a Tylenol or an ibuprofen in order to quell those side effects. Realistically, I think it's very important that we look ahead into the future when we think about should we get our second vaccination. We obviously want to follow our evidence-based medicine practices and make sure that we get all the vaccinations and on the schedule that was studied inside of the large vaccine trials. In addition, there are other implications that are out there, such as possibility of foreign travel. In the future, we're hoping that we all get back to the point where we can travel inside the United States as well as possibly outside of the United States. There's a lot of speculation that some of these countries may require a certification that you've completed your vaccination for COVID in order to travel internationally. This would require that we've completed all 2 vaccinations from either Pfizer or Moderna or any single-shot vaccines that are in the future. So I think when we talk about whether to complete the second series or not, I think it's imperative that you look ahead and not just look at the side effects. Again, I think these are likely to have slight increased intensity, but really these have not created any significant issues moving forward.